Hello everyone, my name is Michael Chang, Marketing Specialist, and today we will present you our latest product, MDC-700 Series and MDC+iKAN 116 Industrial Modbus LED Display. So we will start from MDC-700 Series, and here is the agenda for MDC-700 Series. So what is MDC? MDC-700 Series is a web-based Modbus data concentrator, allow you to configuration without any effort, with great capability and good expansion flexibility. Not only boost communication, also improve system performance and stability. So, Modbus data concentrator stands for MDC. Without MDC, the traditional application get the data from the devices via RS485 directly. The speed of the RS485 is quite slow and then make the system slow. With the MDC, you can get data from the devices via RS485 and provide the data to the PC via Ethernet. This can make the system faster. Before we talk about the benefit that MDC-700 can bring to you, I think it's better we talk a little bit about the problem that we suffered in the last few years. The traditional approach is to read back the data from the meters one by one via RS485. However, the speed will be quite slow. The problem of this system is the speed of the RS485 itself is not fast enough. So even the performance of the PC is enhanced, such as upgrade the CPU or increase RAM size, the speed problem still cannot be solved. What if I need more? The gateway product used for Modbus TCP to Modbus RTU is quite popular. We have similar products such as MicroPack 7186EX MTCP or TGW 715, etc. For this type of the product, the setting is quite easy, but when you actually performing the operation, it is required to send a command to each device one by one. So even the PC side already use Modbus TCP communication. In the entire process of the communication, a part of the communication still being transmitted via RS232 or 485, and the speed will be slowed down because of that. So does MDC solve the problem? The Modbus data concentrator use a scan engine to read back the data of Modbus RTM devices one by one and keep the data in the internal memory of the MDC. After receiving the Modbus TCP command sent from the PC, the MDC will then directly respond to the data and keeps in its internal memory to the PC. Therefore, when the PC requires obtaining the data of the Modbus RTU devices, it can communicate with the MDC through the Ethernet. The communication speed will be faster and all the data kept in MDC can be retrieved immediately at once. This is much more efficiency. In this chapter, we will introduce some features for MDC-700 series. This is a MDC System Diagram. It has a Ethernet port to link SCADA and HMI, and built-in RS232 and RS485 port to link our Modbus RTU devices. The shared memory is used to keep data for AI, AO, DI, and DO. Modbus RTU devices exchange data through the MDC-700 series with our SCADA or HMI. There are so many devices connected to the MDC. The parameter must be complex. Therefore, a config.csv file is used to record the whole configuration. And we have 3 different modules for MDC, depending on its COM port. Just choose the product that you need. The new member of MDC will release in Q3, MDC-700 Series FD series. It has an extra built-in flash memory to log the following events: MDC power restart communication timeout and communication recovery. MDC uses 1 log file for 1 day event, and it can keep maximum up to 30 log file. This is the main page of the MDC web server. The left side shows the parameter of each COM port, and the right side shows the detail of the pooling definition. Engineer can check every definition through the MDC-700 Series web server. Also the register mapping address. We can easier figure out the problem through the status shown up here. So some low-speed devices cannot accept frequent requests. You have to add delay between 2 pools. It can be 20 milliseconds, 50, or even 100 milliseconds. The type for pooling definition in the MDC-700 series, it provides 3 types. This is a symbol here means that is a valid pooling definition. The MDC-700 series will assign local register for data defined in the definition and save the pool data to the mapping local register. MDC can handle up to 240 pooling definition. The configuration file must be easy to backup, recovery, and transfer to another MDC. So the MDC web server provides the import and export function to ease the work. So we will play a video how we use MDC-700 series product solve the communication problem. So in this picture, we want to show you the great capability of MDC. It can accept maximum up to 8 Modbus TCP master and link to 32 nodes per RS485 port. It can also keep maximum up to 9,600 registers for each AIAO, DI, and DO. Since MDC have the great capability and 3 option models numbers, it is very flexible to apply MDC to various application cases. Let's talk about the key point about how MDC boosts the communication. First, once the data is arranged as continuous, then the PC can get multiple data in one Modbus TCP request. In a normal situation, MDC executes the pooling definition one by one. The whole pooling process cycle may take several seconds. Without any special method, when press a button to turn on a light on the SCADA, the real light might react after several seconds. This is really bad. So MDC makes the write command as first priority. No matter how many devices are connected to the same RS485, MDC can force to write command to the devices within 300 milliseconds. Let's talk about the situation when one device is communication between offline. In normal situation, all devices are online. The pooling circle is very good. If one device becomes offline, then pooling circle will be delayed. The whole system communication becomes slower. How MDC take care about the offline devices? It will skip the offline devices and check if it's after 10 seconds. See the chart. The whole system communication for another online devices are not delayed. MDC has several CAN ports. Each CAN port connects many devices. The pooling for each CAN port are independent. MDC performs the pooling for each CAN port parallelly. So here's some selling point that why we need to choose this product. The reason that why we should choose MDC instead of rest of the product, because it built in with a web page as a user interface, and most important, boost your communication speed and improve system stability. So how do we choose MDC or gateway? Depends on your desire. If you're eager an excellent communication system with great performance, then you should definitely choose MDC-700 series. But what if you only have 1 or 2 meters need to monitoring? Then we recommend you that just use TGW700 series. So we want to show you some application story. In this picture, we can easier to spot that MDC-714 connect to numerous of the I/O module and the meters. Loads of the meter and module will delay your communication. And on the other side, if you only have one module, which is M70617's RMS, then you can just connect with the TGW15. And here is another application that they choose to use MDC-700 series. Before they use MDC-700 series product, they connect all the meter to one module and collect the data to the SCADA. And the communication is quite slow, and we need to pull data from meter one by one. But what if they want more? Our customers want to share the data to another master. Then they need to use MDC-700 series, collect data all together and send it back to our SCADA and HMI just in a second. Also solve the communication problem. So if you have more questions, please visit our website. And next, let's move to iKAN 116 series product. iKAN 116 industrial Modbus LED display. So why you need it? First thing, why we needed iKAN 116? Nowadays, some of the messages should be public and delivered to everyone in the factory, such as temperature, time, carbon dioxide concentration, etc. But most of the LED display will break down in 2 to 3 years during the EEPROM system. In this case, people need to store message in the display and highly change if they want to. Also, people desire to integrate display with their SCADA system or PLC. But most of the normal type display hardly connect to PLC and SCADA because the lack of the communication. And most of the factory, even though they have LED display, but they need to change a title according to the data that they are monitoring. Moreover, hardly export data from the display and cannot even make it as a chart or a CSV file. This is iKAN System Diagram. The iKAN engine includes message pool and data pool. User can use PC, tablet, or cell phone to edit the message. So the message can be Unicode, multiple language. The data pool is used to accept the Modbus command from SCADA or PLC. ICAN engine combines the content in the message pool and the data pool and generate a readable message. So we have 7 colors, which is red, blue, yellow, green, light blue, purple, or white. So with the web user interface, user can edit the message through notebook or PC, even with their smartphone without any problem. And also, we will have a video later to demonstrate how you set up our ICAN product. You can choose any interface that you prefer, either Ethernet or RS-232 or 485. Again, these charts show the format how ICAN engine combine data and text. There are 4 variable types. When editing the message, insert percentage symbol to the message can show the variable in the data pool. The system variable include IP address, data, and time. The data receiving from SCADA or PLC is raw data. It has no unit. People would like to see the data in temperature, humidity, pressure unit. So ICAN provides a scaling function to convert the data to value. For the Boolean data, ICAN also provide a function to convert it to the context. So let's talk about what operation the controller can do to the ICAN. First, the controller can update the data to ICAN in real time. Second, about the message operation, the controller can set the message visible or invisible. And when the data value is higher than the limitation, the controller can change the message color to highlight this message. So ICAN 116 can also connect with 1DL302 module, which is allow you display your air quality on the display, also monitoring your air quality with your mobile phone. And here is another application that we combine the ICAN 116 with our machine, and it will show it's normal or abnormal. In our factory, we use ICAN 116 to display the available for the SMT product line, let the manager understand and easy to figure out the availability of SMT line. So, what is the ICAN 116 selling point? It can seamlessly integrate with PLC and HMI via Modbus RTM, RTU TCP devices. No need to use EEPROM to edit your display. Easy setting via website. Help our customers solve their problem in 5 minutes. So here's the end of our webinar. For further information, please click the link and check from website. If you have any problem, please send your problem to our email or my mailbox. We will answer you shortly. Also, please fill the questionnaire for us. Help us improve our webinar. Thank you.